This is the KIKLOP. It's a Eurorack module and it turns light into sound. It comes also with this second small PCB here. It's enclosed in the shrink tubing. It has a diode, a photo sensor on the top, and you move it around to light sources to turn them into audio. And I'm going to connect. It's just a normal quarter-inch audio jack mono that you use to connect the light sensor. You connect it here, and one first simple way is to just use the light in the room, and the more contrast you have, the louder the sound's going to be. The sound gets louder. Just look out for LEDs, displays, everything that contains light sources, and maybe also invisible light like infrared. LEDs, here's an example. The Eurorack module also comes with two fans, and I'm going to show later how we can use them to create sounds. There's also a surprising amount of light sources that are really in the audible range, like these, you might know these electric candles. They have a variety of sounds, and since they are integrated in LEDs, I decided to add one in the module itself. So there's this candle LED. There's this video on YouTube which shows that some of the candle LEDs, they use chips from greeting cards, and some play Happy Birthday. Not the ones I own, but seemingly old silicon gets recycled in some of them. You can use the normal candle as well. So let's add a fan to our circuit. And here's a speed control for the fan. And now, combining these will be fun. And there's also this other fan. This fan is obviously the better one because it has colors. That obviously improves the airflow. You can just hold it. So I own this beautiful computer. It's a 4-bit computer that you can kind of look into with all the LEDs. It's from Hackaday Supercom. And you can control the brightness of the LEDs. It's just a PWM, the pulse width. And obviously you can let it run its program. So maybe you know these teenage engineering pocket operators. There's a series of them, different ones, small synthesizers. And we can use our KIKLOP sensor to pick up the light that the pocket operator emits. Let's play. This is a dim light. Now let's play patterns. Okay, that's another possibility to use musical instruments, or pretty much from any sequencer you can pick up the light to just replicate the pattern. Then I happen to have this SICK laser scanner. It's from the company called SICK, and it's a laser scanner that throws a beam of light, invisible infrared light, through a mirror, and so it senses the plane where the light hits objects, and it measures the distance. And usually there's a protective cover above it. That's why I own it, because the cover was broken, so it was thrown away. Let's power it up. Okay, so the laser beam is coming out in the middle and the mirror reflects it, so it creates a plane of laser where the laser beam comes along once in a while. And we can pick it up with the KIKLOP. Many of the color RGB LEDs, the digital LEDs, they are pulse width modulated, so they often carry sounds. So in your Eurorack you should find a lot of LEDs and different sounds or patterns that you can record and pick up. And there's also a infrared sensor in modern mobile phones for face recognition. So if you turn them on, they start to seek for your face. And here you can also test just one small spot in the top corner on my phone. Not every phone does it though. This is iron powder that was left from grinding down something. Oh, and my screwdriver is very magnetic. Oh. I've also purchased this lamp. I hope it makes some funny noises. I haven't tried it yet and I'm excited to do. So let's hear it. There's also an acceleration sensor, or a positional switch, a gravitational switch. What are these called? So someone has created this little flame blinky thingy. Very nice one. Likely you've seen these candles, they exist for many decades now. This is a pretty hectic one. This one either. A very wide gap on the top, not on the bottom, so it won't be lit on the top, I guess. Yeah, and there we go. Then there's these, I think it's 5 billion in total projects around RGB LEDs. So this is sound sensitive, or sound reactive as the WLED project calls it. I lost the 5-volt pin. So the louder I speak, the more light it makes, but it's pretty limited here. And when I speak up, it starts spiraling from the outside. There's many modes on this one. So there you have these controls. What's it called? Effects. And then you can choose something else. That's the gravimeter. Colorful. Basically it's set to very little current, so I'm surprised. I can set up the LED preferences and maximum power supply current. If I increase it to, like, say 3 times the value we just had, save. Now the lights are much brighter and I can clearer get the effects. Effects, one-handed is hard. Android. Okay, now I can have different colors, but they don't sound that much different. So let's see, different effects maybe. Bouncing ball. So this is the WLED project, and it depends very much on the firmware that controls the RGB strip. So the frequency is now seems to be fixed in WLED, but it might be different in different firmwares that control RGB LEDs. Dissolve random. Strip. Then there's a lot of squeaking sounds that can be heard from mice. Don't ask me why it's increasing the frequency. So So they try to increase resolution when there's fast movement or something, I don't know. Oh, it doesn't like this. This seems to hurt a lot for a mouse. Just another mouse. To hear the other mice with the fan now. What I didn't mention is the fan also they have these PC fans. They have also most often they have a third wire which is called the tacho. So it's a feedback. It's just a pulse back that the fan is rotation to the controlling device. And I've put this on the second Cyclops. So here's the small Cyclop. Here's the large Cyclop. The small one has an eye, and it's if there is a fan connected. This reflects the speed of the fan. So the voltage of the candle LED is also controlled with the same modulated with the same motor control of the fan. So you can turn down the voltage, and there's an interesting spot if you have a fan connected and the fan is just about to start rotating or stopping.